What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse ranch, hate. So I want to dig more into Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall. But before I do so, I have to address a little bitch boy. Some little bitch boy calls himself Chief Cam. So basically, on the video that I did, titled Anthony Joshua, Stop Overthinking Alexander Usyk. He's a good fighter, but so are you, right? Get focused. That's the video. So in the comment section, this little bitch Chief Cam, I've seen this fucking guy on other channels. He's a troller, okay? He's a troller. He basically goes from channel to channel talking shit, just putting stupid, ignorant comments up, racist comments, all types of dumb shit. He has like 2,000 plus subscribers, no videos, no content, and he's such a little bitch. He doesn't even show his face on his anywhere on his channel. So even if that's him in the video sitting with his face covered with a book, that's cowardly. You should cover your ugly bitch ass face because that's what cowards do. So what he did, he put up a comment saying some shit like, in my breakdown and analysis of Anthony Joshua and how he's overthinking Usyk and the people around him is overthinking Usyk, and they're talking like there's, like it's next to impossible for AJ to win. So me saying what I'm saying in regards to that, he sends a response saying some shit like your man's is scared or whatever. So I immediately correct that. And I let him know, not my man's. Okay, I don't have a man's. Only fucking man I put 110% faith in and stand behind to do what they're supposed to is me. Not some fucking other athlete, some other fighter, some other whatever. Me. So I told him, you got the wrong reporter, kid. Just the fact, I don't give a fuck how old you are by age. You are only a man by age, not by character and standards, you little bitch boy. So he responds with some bullshit about, the person that you're rooting for. Okay, no, I repeat, I don't have a man's. And I'm a fucking grown adult. I don't talk like that. First off, you're man's. I don't sag my pants, you little bitch made bitch. Plain and simple. So he, for some stupid reason, he puts a comment and it's still up. And I'm not going to block this little bitch until he decides he wants to meet me face to face. He put some shit saying, your boy is finished, Aries. All that superior race talk. Then he got smacked around by a white cruiserweight. Isn't it funny how, first off, I don't know what the fuck he's even talking about superior race talk, and I don't give a fuck who said what. That has nothing to do with me. Okay? I've never made a video comparing races and who does what better than who or what. I don't even get caught up in that dumb shit. And pretty much, I've never heard Anthony Joshua talk about any superior race shit. I don't even know what the fuck this idiot is talking about. But then when I'm like, yeah, this is what he does. He just makes stupid comments. And anybody that follows this asshole is an asshole himself. Because all he does is expose himself to be a piece of shit. So now, bitch boy, here's the deal. I will pay for you to fly the fuck out here. Well, I don't know where the fuck you from. I will pay for your fucking Greyhound bus. I will fucking pay for you. I will pay for your Uber, bitch, to come where I am. I will take you to a fucking gym. We will both sign a waiver. I won't have to, but I will just to be fair, because that's how I am. We will both sign a waiver. So you cannot fucking sue me. When I pick you up and dump you on your motherfucking head, I will break you in half, you little bitch boy. So at the end of the fucking, all this talking, at the end of the day, all this talking and all this race bait shit and all this trolling that you do, be a fucking man, you little bitch. You don't even show your face. You're sitting there with a book covering your face if that's you. See, I'm not like these other content creators. I don't talk shit that I can't back up. See, I know how I put the work in. So we can go in the cage, we can go in the ring, we can just go bare knuckle. And I promise you, I will beat the natural shit out of you. I will show you what AJ should have did against Usyk. And everything he didn't do, I will do 10 times worse to you. And I promise you, you will not leave that motherfucker the same way you came. You will not leave on your own too. No, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to beat you so bad you're going to lay there and wish that you were dead. So I'm not these other motherfuckers. You just another fucking Larry Merchant, another Jim Lampley. You talk a good fucking fight. You talk shit, but you yourself can't do nothing. And I know there's nothing you would do with me. Nothing. I will piece you up little by little. I will split you open. I will punish you. I will have you so terrified mentally. But before I finish you off, here's the only stipulation that I want from you. The only is that you won't quit, you little bitch. So when your ribs are broken, when your jaw is broke, your nose is broke, your eyes are swollen shut, your lips are all bust up, you realize that, oh shit, he knocked my teeth out too. Every fucking thing I do to you, little bitch boy, everything. You asked for it. So all I need you to do, and I'm not going to block you until you give me that fucking word that you want to meet up. And I promise you, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and I hope you want to go in the cage. I really hope that's what you want. Because I'm going to pick you up and dump you on your motherfucking head. I'm going to knee you in your... I'm going to show you, you little bitch boy. I'm going to show you what a real man is. All you are is a keyboard warrior. Somebody need to put your little fake Jake Paul asses in fucking check. Because all this fucking going from channel to channel to channel, you make this about race. If Anthony Joshua lose... Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. I do not lose sleep or feel some kind of way. If he lose, he lose. No fucking fighter. If my blood ain't running through your fucking veins, I don't take it personal. It's as simple as that. So when you take your time to just sit home because you ain't got no woman, and if you do, she probably screwing somebody else because you not a fucking man. And I know your bitch ass can't satisfy her. So you probably, that's all you do is sit up from all day long. You go on Fight Hub, Fight Hype, any other channel that's giving boxing news. That's a reliable source. Seconds out, whatever it may be. This Chief Cam dude is always on there. Always on there, making stupid fucking comments. So since you want to bring race into it and make it personal. I done called you a bitch about 30 times, you little bitch boy. Do something about it. Meet me. Come see me. Come see me. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to post this motherfucker right here on my channel for everybody to see what Aries can do. Again, I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show everybody. This is how you handle a bitch boy. And it's not to show, oh, I know what I can do. It's just to show. See, this is what happened to this little troll bitch. And then we're going to move on from that. You a bitch. You the worst kind of bitch that there is. Your girl somewhere probably getting piped down right now by somebody else. You a lonely motherfucker. Who the fuck has a channel with full of subscribers but no content? All of y'all are a bunch of trolls, and that's all y'all do. You're a nerd. You a bitch. Ain't nothing tough about you. And I will show you. I will show you I'm superior to you, bitch boy. I will show you that. How about that? So when you grow a set, come see me. And I promise you. And if your broke ass know how to get to where I'm at, if you can get yourself to it, cool. So all we need is a gym location. And I promise you, I won't punch you in your fucking mouth until after we sign that wager and get in the ring or the cage. And I promise you, I'm going to break you to fucking half. Bitch boy. Now do something about it. Fuck what AJ said or didn't say, what Usyk said. I'm telling you what you are, you coward. Come see me. Now back to regularly scheduled programming. I want to talk about Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall. That fight is right around the corner. Now, this is what I'm going to say going into this fight. Whoever anybody's cheering for, that's your business. Hey, that's your right. What I don't like about boxing is all of these antics, this fake storyline shit. Let's pretend we got a beef. I respect the fact Claressa Shields is not feeding into that. Claressa Shields is all about putting that work in and let's go. Now, Savannah Marshall is a good fighter. Claressa Shields is a good fighter. And all it's going to come down to is what they do in the ring come fight night. So all the antics by any two fighters going into it doesn't mean anything. What I don't really favor is how, if you look at it, people are trying to make it seem like Savannah Marshall is the A side when clearly she has not nearly been as successful as a professional fighter as Claressa Shields. Now, her amateur record was 60 wins, 16 losses, no knockouts at all. So this is why when I listen to like Peter Fury make the comment about what happens in the amateurs don't mean anything. Okay, cool. So that means that victory she has over her in the amateurs don't mean anything either. And, behind closed doors, Claressa Shields told that how, Savannah Marshall told her, you have improved as a fighter, but she told her to her face, well, you haven't. She even opened up saying she's proud of what Claressa Shields did for ladies boxing and all that, but then she always tries to downplay her accomplishments. Now, all this is words. It don't mean shit. But the thing is, you're going into this and people are going in here talking about Claressa Shields haven't fought anybody. Who the fuck has Savannah Marshall fought? Claressa Shields has fought better opponents than she has. And this is factual. Look at their records, right? And then when it comes down to each other, as I stated in another video, if Claressa Shields, if Savannah Marshall had accomplished what she has done, a 3-weight division champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed, you going to tell me that these people wouldn't lose their shit when they're going batshit crazy over her having one title and haven't come close to accomplishing what Claressa Shields has as a pro fighter? So my whole thing is Claressa's not feeding into this George Kambosos style shit. This guy is a rat. He is a rat, and I wouldn't want nothing to do with it. And I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with boxing? What the fuck are you talking about? She's talking about how big Claressa Shields' butt is and all this other shit. Nothing boxing related. Nothing. The insults that fighters do back and forth, well, that's shit fighters do. The problem is when you run your mouth and then you go in there and get beat. Then you have every excuse in the world as to what went wrong and what I should have been doing or what. Right. Well, then you should have the skills to understand what you're doing wrong. You should have the mindset, oh, you know what? Let me switch that up. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. I see what she's doing. That's what you do. You take it to that next level. And that's the problem with a lot of fighters. They don't have but one gear. And in them having that only one gear, what winds up happening is when they face adversity, they're stuck. What do I do next? And they may try to get more aggressive. They might fall apart and just start getting picked apart, whatever. But they don't have that strong ring IQ. So when you look at the two fighters now, as I've stated before, Henry Tillman beat Mike Tyson twice in the amateurs. Jorge Gonzalez beat both Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe in the amateurs. What do they all have in common? They got destroyed when they fought these same guys in the pros. Some fighters are better amateur fighters than they are pro fighters. Some fighters are better pro fighters than they were as amateur fighters. It's two different styles. It's the same, it's similar, but it's a difference between the two, which I've already broke down. I'm not going to go back into that. But at the end of the day, you can't credit Savannah Marshall for having an amateur win against Claressa Shields, but then all of a sudden her Olympic gold medals don't matter. It's different. Okay, so how are you going to credit that win like it really means something if everything else Claressa Shields accomplished didn't mean anything? In the pros, who's more accomplished? This is what people have to understand. I don't care about all this countryman bullshit. I don't care about all this favoritism bullshit. I give you boxing fucking news. Now, clearly, I'm pulling for Claressa Shields to win. If she loses, I don't lose no sleep. So be it. It's as simple as that. I don't know Savannah Marshall or Claressa Shields to like or dislike them as people. I'm talking about what they do, how they carry themselves, leading up to the fight, all that type of shit. This is what I see. I don't lose sleep over nothing. Like I repeat, any fighter get their ass knocked out, outpointed, whatever, you got your ass whooped. Aries didn't. So why the fuck do I care? I don't. Plain and simple. Now, whoever the best fighter is between the two is going to win. Should it go to the scorecards? More than likely, it probably will. I hope there's no robbery, that the right person get their hand raised. Simple as that. And that's in any fight. And at the end of the day, for Savannah Marshall or any fighter, when they say, oh, this person don't do this, they don't have this, they don't have that, but yet you've just sat there and gave them credit. You just sat there and bigged them up, but now when it comes to a comparison with you and them, like Savannah Marshall said, she would have beat all the fighters that Claressa Shields beat, and if she wanted to be a 3-weight division champion, she would have. It's easy to say that, so why didn't you? Is that any different from Anthony Joshua unifying the championship when Deontay Wilder and Fury were both there in the pro ranks years before him, and neither one of them bothered to unify? And Anthony Joshua did it the hard way. He got every title one fight at a time. Now, if you fight for all the titles and you beat the unified champion, it's pretty much the same thing, because it's like, okay, cool. You beat the one guy that beat everybody else to get the titles. So it's not like it's a short way, like a shortcut, but he did that. Now, Fury just held all the titles. Okay, but why didn't he unify the division? Why didn't Wilder unify the division? So they say, oh, if I wanted to, I could have. Fury, his excuse was, oh, I held all the titles. I don't need to be undisputed. I don't care about the titles. The titles don't make me, and all that. Wilder, one champion, one face, one name, but refused to fight Anthony Joshua. Despite the offers. We already know how that story went. And everybody, oh, but the 50, fuck the 50 million. That fucking fake ass, you have 48 hours to sign a contract, take it or leave it bullshit. No, bullshit. Nobody does business like that. What are y'all, a bunch of fucking, for some mob bosses or something? No, it's not how that works. We know that. So it's no different for Savannah Marshall to say, I would have beat all of them, and if I wanted to. Well, I guess Claressa wanted it more than you did. She accomplished that. Now the fight is here. So my thing is, at the end of this fight, win, lose, or draw, as long as, like I said, there's no robbery. If Savannah Marshall wins, I will be on here. Hey, salute to Savannah Marshall. She did what she had to do. And then I'll do my video. If Claressa Shields wins, shout out to Claressa Shields. She did what she had to do, and I'll do my video. My whole thing is all this shit that people are saying that has nothing to do with boxing, mainly Savannah Marshall, but what you guys are overlooking is you guys are taking credit away from someone that contributes to this sport because you want to show favoritism to a fighter. I like Errol Spence more than I like Terrence Crawford as a fighter. But I think Terrence Crawford is technically more sound than Errol Spence is. He's more patient. He's more calm. He's more disciplined. I still like Errol Spence better as a fighter. Can I sit here and guarantee you that Errol Spence beats him? No. I don't know that. I'm pulling for him to win, but I like both of them as fighters. But I rock with Errol Spence more. So I could sit here, Errol Spence did this to this guy, that guy, he ain't gonna be. Look, it's not about, I don't speak with an ego. I don't speak with a fucking, I every time I say something, you want to be right when you're giving information. My opinions are opinions. They're not facts. Now, if your opinions are based off of facts, right, then you're trying to stay close to to that fact, that fact margin of I'm not reaching for stuff up. No. People have a difficult time doing that because, we the same skin color. We the same nationality. He's going to win. I can say all of that. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen. I teach my kids when they're competing in something. You look at what your opponent's strengths and weaknesses are. Like I'm breaking down, even like one of my kids play basketball, and I'm breaking it down to him. All right, that guy, he's faster than you are. He's a little taller, but he doesn't jump as high as you do. You understand? He doesn't have the technical skills to get around the court the way you do, but he's rugged as shit. He will dive across that court, put his body on the line to protect that ball. You know, he's a cage player. He's an Anthony Mason type player. I said, so when you're guarding him, you be on your toes, you be on your P's and Q's, relax. He's not better than you. There's just certain things, advantages he have over you, and there's advantages that you have over him. So you play to your strengths. Why would I sit here and tell my kid, look, you way better than that kid. He can't touch you. That kid is this and that, man, and pump my kid's head up to where I'm tapping into his ego instead of being honest with him about this is what this kid has. This is what he does good. Now, we going to strategize how you take it away from him. That's what you do. And that's my kid. Who the fuck do I love more than my kids? So at the end of the day, that's the type of man I am. And that's what I bring to the table of reporting news, as I call it, as I see it, right down the middle, and I don't play the favoritism game. So, again, yeah, I'm pulling for Shields to win. So what? It's my right to do that. But I lose no sleep if she lose. And for any racist idiot out there that want to fucking get mad at a black man for cheering for a black woman or a black man, go fuck yourself. I don't have to sit up here and explain them. I think some people take my kindness the wrong way. You know, because I'm not that content creator. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yo, we gonna get into this shit. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, niggas is hitting me up telling me, like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas think this motherfucker gonna win. You know what I mean? But, like, I think that nigga right there, nah, that nigga ain't got it, yo. Like, nah, son. That nigga, like, yo, I'm telling you, my nigga, I think people think, because I don't do that dumb shit, that, oh, Aries a nice guy. Don't get me twisted. Because I will curse you the fuck out. And if I got to put paws on you, we could do it the legal way, so nobody got to go to prison. We meet up in the gym. I'm always down for it. I'm always in shape. I'm always ready. So all that other dumb shit, people, keep it boxing. That's what we do. That's what we do. And I'm noticing it's always stupid comments, even if I'm pulling for Anthony Joshua to win. You got black Americans, oh man, why you cheering for a Brit? I'm not British. Anthony Joshua, he is. So what? So now a flag, or because of where you from, that's supposed to separate us as human beings. So basically, some of us aren't human. I dig into the sport of boxing. And I look at skills. And I look at what a person brings to the table. I look at how they are ambassadors of the sport, how they carry themselves with a certain respect. You don't know if you're seeing that real person in front of the camera, if they're the same person off camera. You don't know. But I dig into that type of shit. And I just keep it boxing. If I dug into race, I'd never fucking speak about Kovalev or Paulie Malignaggi if that's the case. And there's others. I can, you know, if that's the case. I wouldn't cover Bernard Hopkins if that's the case. You understand what I'm saying? For people making racist. So let's not take it there. We are about boxing. Now, if you're cheering Savannah Marshall because she's your countrywoman, okay, whatever. Simple. If I cheer Claressa Shields because she's my countrywoman, so what? But the reality of all that shit is, you're looking at skills. If Claressa Shields lose, she lose. This ain't no if she win, I win. No. Fuck that got to do with me if she wins. And that's the world we live in. If someone is fighting someone from your country and that person wins and you boo them because they won, that's really some racist, sucky shit. All right, man. Countrymen tried, they lost. Hey, we salute you, man. You did a great job. That's what people don't want to do. It's easy for me to do that shit. The problem with racist ass people is that they come and they make comments and you see it, but you don't know who these cowards are because most of them don't even have subscribers. They just show their face, right? They don't even show their face. They just have comments on everybody's channel. This troll, I want a piece of his ass. I want to break my foot off in his ass. I hope he has the heart. I hope his heart is as big as his fucking words. I'm ready right the fuck now. I stay ready. Y'all know I stay ready. Well, we are talking about boxing. So this has nothing to do with USA versus Brits. No, this is Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. May the best fighter win. It's as simple as that. That's all it is for me. But for all the people that want to make it about the country and want to wave their flag and then get in their feelings and then want to call Claressa Shields a black nigga or whatever, or people want to call Savannah Marshall a fucking stinking white Brit or whatever. Well, see, I don't get caught up into that ignorant shit. That's the shit that I don't even fucking get into. And that's why I don't want idiots coming on my channel, because it's about boxing. Savannah Marshall, I don't know her family situation or whatever, but she has a family. Claressa Shields has a family. They're both human beings. They're both two good fighters. And they're going in there. One has to win, one has to lose. It's as simple as that. I don't know how the fuck people get so in their feelings because somebody from the same country as them won. Like, okay, all right, fine. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm right over here in the States. If you look at the majority of the boxing I cover, it's just about the fighters that's in the forefront. Because when you talk about fighters nobody know, then people don't, like, I don't even know who that is. They don't care about that shit. You don't see me sitting here going, I'm only going to talk about black American fighters. All I'm going to talk about is American fighters. I'm not talking. Then what the fuck kind of reporter is that? I stay away from that kind of shit. At the end of the day, it's all about boxing. And that's the news that we bring. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Come see me, bitch boy. I ain't forgot about you. Come see me. We can do this shit today. We can do this shit depending on what the fuck, however long it take you to get here. However you need the arrangements, hit me up. Mr. Ebo, hit me up. That's how you talk, right? Hit me up. I'll hook you up. Then I'll fuck you up. Come see me, bitch.